2 Peter chapter 3 verse 13. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness. This is 2 Peter chapter 3 verse 13. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth,
wherein dwelleth righteousness. Right? This is what we look forward to. Alright? And that new heaven and that new earth is referring to the kingdom of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Alright? And it ain't gonna just appear out of nowhere as these Christians believe. Alright? They're gonna be built. And they're gonna be built by slaves. And the slaves will be Edens.
That's right.
That's right.
You see?
If I could add something to that, right? Because another thing too, we gonna know how to treat our slave. Alright? Like these other nations, when they had us in captivity, alright, they didn't use the scriptures because the scriptures wasn't given to them. But the scriptures basically outline how you should deal with your servants, alright, and your slaves. You see? So we can get them in slavery in righteousness.
Yeah. Find the precept back. Could read it, say, from verse 40.
This is 1 Maccabee chapter 3 and verse 40. So they went forth with all their power and came and pitched by Emmaus in the plain country for the one, and the merchants of...
Right? And what they're talking about is a part of Antiochus' army, alright, was going against Judas Maccabeus, right? To subdue his army. But
for the one, and the merchants of the country, hearing the fame of them, took silver and gold very much with servants, and came into the camp to buy the children of Israel for slaves.
You see? So they was just waiting for the war to go down, because they heard of the fame of this army. Alright? And when you read up a couple of verses, it tell you about how great the army was. Alright? So they saying, hey, they're gonna subdue the children of Israel and we're gonna buy them as slaves. You see? And this is how these nations think. Alright? Once one nation have us under oppression, the next nation just thinking about how to capitalize on it. Yep. Because look at how Esau Edom have us. And what the Edomites doing to us over here. They're oppressing us the same way. Yeah, this it, huh?
Yeah, can. And that's true we say, if you be like products, because the term product of society, right, is mostly used to refer to jakes. Yeah. You know, jake that is institutionalized, you know, went to prison and them stuff. It's mostly jakes.
It's like, if I could say this real quick, right, Benji, Buju Banton says, circumstances makes me what I am. You know? Quick precept. This is Psalms 149 and verse 7. Verse 5.
Hey, you could hold on the phone about
wait.
This is Jeremiah chapter 30 and verse 16.
Yeah, bring it out.
It says, therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured.
God.
And all thine adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity. And they that spoil thee shall be spoiled.
Yep.
And all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey.
Yep. You see? And there's prophecy. Alright? And the prophecy is right around the corner to be fulfilled. Alright? All they that had us in captivity, you know, we're gonna have them in captivity. And that's referring to the other 17 nations.
That's right.
Nations. Every last one of them. Alright? The scripture talk about how we gonna bind their kings with chains. I guess.
In Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 1, for Yahweh will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land. and the stranger shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of Yahweh for servants and maid, and they shall take them captive, who captive there was, and they shall rule over their possession.
See?
Yeah, oppression.
Right? And this plain, alright? This plain that we shall rule over our oppressors. We're going to take them captive of whose captives we were.
Right.
Alright? We were captives to the Edomites, to the Ishmaelites, alright? To the Moabites, to the Ethiopians. Alright? It's only fair or only right in the sight of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai that we take them as captives. You see? And you have to look at it in the perspective, because if you be carnal, you're gonna think like these dumbed out niggas in the world saying, but no, we can't be like them. If we do this, we know better.
Yes, God.
You see?
From my other so, and that's because the white man taught them through Christianity to be submissive to wickedness.
Yep.
You know?
To be submissive to him, because he is the wicked.
Can. Alright?
Yeah, stop. Finish up,
Yes, Isaiah chapter 13 and verse 16. Thine children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their house shall be spoiled and their wife ravished.
Yeah, you see? We're going to enjoy executing judgment upon these Edens.
Yeah, that's right.
Alright?
Yeah.
The most, sometimes when you think about what you're going to do to these Edens, you know, it's only the Most High going to put it in your spirit. Because we can't think clearly or fully of what the judgment the Most High have for them. Alright? We could only meditate thus far.
Hey, let me show you something. You know? If I might add, right? You might look at it and say, you know, hey, some 2/3 you, Jake. Hey, you know, we need to show them mercy and all this kind of shit, right? But when you look at it, right? Our children, our women, when they made children, Esau went in and took the babies from off the bed, all right? And they fed them to the alligator ponds, all right? They would burn us alive. Their wives would frame us the things that we didn't do. They would stretch us apart. Right? Yeah. All kind of hideous torture. If you go on Google right now and you check torture methods that the so-called Edomites did, the white people them did, like they love to hide under that name, white and Caucasians, right? When you look at the hideous torture methods that they use, hey, that was brutal to our people. And even today, they still poison and murder our people on a large scale. Hey, it's only right that the Most High recompense judgment to them for us. You know?
If I could say something real quick right now. Yeah, I was watching this video the other day, and this woman was bringing out some information whereby she was saying that it was an Edomite doctor, right? Back in the time of slavery, that used to use Jake specifically to carry out different experiments and different surgeries, just so that he could, you know, learn the human body and so forth. And he said he preferred Jake because obviously the thing that we're less of a human, and because we were resilient, we were strong, you know.
They use no anesthetics.
No anesthetic, yeah.
No anesthetics.
That's one of the key things she said. He would study the reaction of pain and so forth, that when he would use to cut open Jakes and just poking around in Jake. Alive.
And they had zoos where they kept our women, and they would have them advertise nude, you know, to the public, you know. They did all kind of wicked, abominable things that you could think to our people. You know, today they hide under the shadows but they still hate you, you so-called Negroes, Hispanic, and Native Indians. Ain't nothing changed. Just that the Most High has given his elect, you know, 144,001 that great multitude, grace to what? To get their understanding in this scripture, to seal them with this knowledge concerning these things that have been done to our people. But 2/3 of you're going to suffer because why? You choose not to hear the mouth of the prophet of the truth that is being told to you. Right?
That's it, Christopher.
Yeah, as Mashak was saying earlier, it's by people. You know, say teach them an art about use the Bible to trick them about forgive and forget. Or people forgetting about slavery one inside into our ancestors and saying we got to forgive them. God is going to say we are carrying back into slavery, and they say no, that's wrong. Those are our foreparents, but we was our foreparents going through that. But the Most High not going to forget about that. Because the Most High say what's written it shall be done. And all Most High say we can carry slavery, it can be done. Either they don't want to accept it, it shall be done.
Yep. Yeah, you guys talk. Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, Wisdom of Solomon chapter 12 and verse 21. It says, with how great circumspection didst thou judge thine own sons, unto whose fathers thou hast sworn and made covenants of good promises. Therefore, whereas thou doest chasten us and scourge, thou scourgest our enemies 1,000 times more, to the intent that when we judge, we should carefully think of thy goodness, and we ourselves are judged, we should look for mercy. So the Most High judging them 1,000 times more is mercy, because the Most High could have done it much worse in comparison. You know?
Like in Egypt, right? When the Egyptians say, hey, you gotta go and fetch your own straw, hey, they're gonna do it a lot worse than that.
Yeah.
They're gonna go get their own water, their own straw, they gotta mix the mortar, they gotta build the bricks, everything they gotta do. Alright, no mercy. You see? But we're gonna do it in all righteousness.
That's right.
You know, like the Apostle Tahar say, hey, if we feel like making an Edomite work 2-3 days without sleep, hey, we're gonna do it.
Yeah.
Alright? You're gonna be hey, you're gonna be like the true Walking Dead. You know? Your eyes gonna be red, bloodshot, no sleep for a week.
Yeah.
You see? Your stomach hungry and you got to go to work. You see?
He gonna glad for the Sabbath coming.
Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 50. That which have been is now, and that which is to be have already been. And the Most High required that which is past.
Right.
Yeah, read. See? Yeah, the Most High required that which is past. Alright? So you're gonna be judged for your actions. Alright? You're gonna pay for what you have done. Alright? Yeah.
Lamentation chapter 4 verse 21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwelleth in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken, and shalt make thyself naked. The punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thee in thy iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins.
Exactly, alright? Because right now you have the nation of Edom has the leverage, or that space where they could just do whatever they want. Alright? So in other words, this little time that you have, enjoy it while you can. Alright? Because the cup gonna pass over to you, and that cup is referring to slavery. Alright? The punishment that the Most High had put upon the nation of Israel is accomplished. All right, it's accomplished. Which meaning what? After our captivity, all right, our kingdom gonna be built. All right, the scripture say in Isaiah 2nd Ezra 6 and 9, if somebody could get it.
2nd Ezra chapter 6 and verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
Yeah, and if you could read back the scripture you read Darsham, yeah, right, because when you read the scripture it show you how Esau Edom is going to be put down, and Israel is no longer going to be in captivity. All right, and they'll go into the 2nd Ezra chapter 6 and 9. Oh, you know, Edom, all right, is the end of the world, and Jacob is it that followed after.
Right.
Yeah, Bob Fisher.
Lamentation chapter 4 verse 21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwelleth in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken, and shalt make thyself naked. The cup, the punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion.
Exactly, all right, the daughter of Zion, a punishment of our iniquity has been accomplished. All right, so what? After that is accomplished, it's now on to Esau Edom. All right, she gonna drink of that cup. You go ahead up.
They say, O daughter of Zion, he will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sin.
Yeah, so now it's for the Most High to visit the iniquity of the nation of Edom. All right, to what? Put them into captivity, to execute judgment and vengeance upon them. You know, to recompense them for what they have done to his chosen people. All right, to the apple of his eye. You see?
Revelation chapter 18 verse 6. Reward her even as she reward you, and double unto her double according to her work. In the cup which she hath filled to her double.
Yeah. All right. You know, they had us in captivity for what, 500 years? 500 years plus? And we're gonna have them in captivity for 1,000 years. All right. Yeah. They had us if our the bondage was of 9 out of 10, we gonna have the bondage that we gonna get them in gonna be 18 out of 10. You know, behind, you know, it's just going to be double on every scale.
Right.
All right, in righteousness. All right, none of the homosexual, you know, bullshit.
There's Isaiah chapter 60 and verse 10. And the son of a stranger shall build up thy wall.
Go ahead, you know, the son of a stranger shall build up thy wall. The word stranger go into the Hebrew word gawayam. All right, which talk about these nations. All right, and they're gonna build up our walls. The walls is what referring to the new kingdom, to the kingdom of the Most High.
That's right.
All right, they're gonna build it up, just as we build everything that you see around here. See, go ahead, I think you had some more on it. Or those it.
Yeah, Obadiah 1 verse 15. For the day of Yahweh is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thy own head. For as he hath drunken upon my holy mountain, so shall all the heathen drink continually. Here they shall drink, and they shall swallow down, and they shall be as though they had not been.
All right, because at the end of it, when after the hardcore bondage and the nation of the kingdom of Israel is built, these other nations gonna still be subject unto us. All right, they're gonna be tributaries. All right, on a yearly basis, a monthly basis,
except for Esau.
All right, they're gonna bring tributes unto us. You see? And the nation of Edom will be no more.
Can. Yeah, I got a quick precept.
Yeah, go ahead, Ak, and then I'll go bring this out.
Yeah, I got two precepts. First precept, Revelation 18 and verse 6 to back you up. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her according to her works. According to her works in the cup which she had filled.
Yep.
Fill to her double. Alright. This is Daniel chapter 2. Alright. Salakia. Yeah, Daniel chapter 2 and 44. And in the day of these kings shall the power of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed. And the kingdom shall not be left to other people, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever.
That's right.
Right?
And ever.
Okay.
All right.
Ever.
Yes.
Salakia, I'll bring this piece up.
Psalms 137 and verse 7. Remember, O Yahweh, the children of Edom, in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof. O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewarded thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. Psalms 149 and verse 5. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Because we ain't got work in this motherfucker again. Just chilling in bed all day.
No, we ain't gonna do
We
that.
gonna chill. They're gonna be occupied. Right, true.
We're gonna have planets. We're gonna be moving.
God.
We're gonna be vigorous.
Guess what?
Right.
Guess what?
We're going to be making babies, Ak.
You wanted to go to the sun, Esau? You gonna go, Lord willing. You gonna go and you gonna work, man. You gonna get a planet so hot. You're gonna feel the heat. They're gonna be terrible for you.
Yeah. It says to execute vengeance upon the heathen. Slakia, verse 6. Let the high praises of the Most High be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people. That's the 17 nations. To bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron, to execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all the saints. Praise ye Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai.
Beautiful, boy.
What is the judgment written? Give her double as she had given unto us.
That's right.
All right? Yeah, go ahead, Ak.
Yeah, going back to the point that was made earlier, that these nations gonna be, tributaries unto, the nation of Israel. All right. This is Psalm 76 and verse 11. It says, "Vow and pay unto Yahweh your power. Let all that be wrong about him bring presents unto him who ought to be feared." Woo. Right. So these nations, they gonna come up to Israel, with gifts and presents. All right.
Because they're going to be seeking mercy. All right? But
Ezekiel 39 verse 14. "And they shall sever out men of continual employment, passing through the land of bury, passing through the land to bury with the passengers those that remain upon the face of the earth."
yeah, can. All right? What we're referring to is after the nuclear destruction, all right? And we going through burning the weapons and so on. Those that remain, that are hidden in the bunkers, all right? As they come out, they're going to come out like, hey, let me see what's going on. As soon as they come out like this, chain on their hand. All right? And from then it's continual employment, and employment going towards slavery.
Scripture said we're gonna bring them up.
Yeah, we're gonna fish them up. We're gonna hunt them out.
Yeah, slack, yeah. Alright? As the brothers pointed out that we're gonna hunt them out. And as according to the scripture. Alright?
Says to bury with passengers those that remain upon the face of the earth, to cleanse it. After the end of 7 months shall they search.
Alright? That's all, man. Because their first job, alright, will be to clean the earth.
Yep.
You know, to bury the bodies and burn the bodies. Alright? Alright, to get rid of all the guns and prepare, you know, that clean way for the kingdom of heaven to be built. You know, that's gonna be the first job. Right?
Scavengers supposed to clean the earth, right?
Yeah.
So that's we is, right?
Yeah.
That's weird. That's what because the scavenger, these birds is paid. These sharks, what they do? They clean the sea, clean the earth.
Yeah.
So if his first job gonna be that, you know what he is. He's the scum of the earth.
Yeah. Yeah, quick precept. Yeah.
In Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 21, prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their father, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with city. So therefore, the Most High tell you you slaughter from Esau and these other nations. Are we gonna put them into captivity? Are we gonna slave them? Are we gonna beat them and stuff like that? Or are we gonna build up the kingdoms? Say now be no peace or no mercy. Like how they did not give me peace and no mercy. Because Esau was walking me during Sabbath and all too. Esau was working me all on the feast day and all too. When he should be home and resting. Because today we are in captivity, we still working on the Sabbath. We still working on the feast day. When the Most High say 1 week straight, 7 days straight, it's going to be no work. And today we got work on the feast day.
Yep. Is it on the precept? One more precept, Isaiah 24. And you can start it on 21.
This is Isaiah chapter 24 and verse 21. It says, and it shall come to pass in that day that Yahweh shall punish the hosts of the high ones that are on high, and the kings of the earth upon the earth, and they shall be gathered together as prisoners are gathered in the pit, and shall be shut up in the prison, and after many days shall they be visited.
Yeah, and this referring to after the nuclear destruction, all right, they that are hidden in the bunkers, you know, they're gonna be gathered together as prisoners, all right. And if you look at the prison system that Esau has today, you know what they do with the inmates? They take them to different locations and they work them and they don't pay them.
Yeah.
You know, and that's how we gonna have them in slavery.
Yep.
All right. They ain't gonna be calling for as I could say. You know, you're calling for your lawyer, you want to sue, you want to do this. Hey, they're going to just be work and more work. You see?
And get some lotion, man.
Some sunscreen lotion, bush. Yeah, this is it. If anybody had anything, this is it for me. So with that, I'm going to give all praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kodash.
Alright, double honors unto the elders and to the apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to the hopefully elect. Hopefully that this lesson was edifying. Shalom.
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 Tak.